Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Also welcome cross watchers. This will be a general daily collective messages reading for Leo. As always, take it how it resonates, and it won't be for everybody. So I've already pre-shuffled to save myself a bit of time. Spent a bit of time with the cards. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot to get through, and there's a lot of energies, and there's a lot of people here. Okay, hopefully you can appreciate how in-depth my readings are. I'm always honest. Okay, I channel through the cards, the energy of the cards. So let's talk tarot. Okay, so the cards are really going to talk now. So from what I can see, now this could have happened in the past, it could be happening now, or some of these energies, you know, it could be yet to happen in the future, going towards September and so on. So there has been here a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of toxic cycles. Okay, there's been a breakup or some sort of separation here, or someone is in separation from someone and they're in pain. Okay, there's someone here that's in recovery, or they need a rest here with the Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. So there is sleepless nights here, restlessness, insomnia, nightmares, bad dreams. Someone can't sleep. They're overwhelmed with anxiety, fear, panic, doubt, worry. Could be worrying about money, could be toxic exes, drinking too much. There's some sort of illusion here with the Seven of Cups. You know, emotions are clouding someone's judgment. They're drinking too much, frightened ego, crossroads, indecisiveness, unable to make a conscious decision. They could be stuck between two people. So Leo, we've got your card here with the Strength card. This is Leo. So your patience has been tested here, okay? You know, you have really gone through it all. You know, someone here, there's been strength testing, but someone here has really tested your limits here. There could be something going on in a home environment here as well, okay? Also, I'm picking up work situation here. Someone definitely needs to surrender something, or sacrifice something, or this is what's happened previously. You know, that they've given themselves, they've overgiven themselves into a situation, they've overgiven their finances, and someone's took advantage of that. You know, the card of charitable and finances and profit and monetary gain and value, right? But this is also about the card of someone taking advantage because someone's got money. And then we've got the Devil. Okay, so when the Devil comes up in a reading, that means that there could be codependencies, there could be addictions, lust, negative influences, darkness. Someone could be in a situation where they don't feel safe, they feel trapped, they feel chained. They could be torn between two people, stuck in a third party. They don't know how to get out of it. Also, we've got the Four of Cups here. So this tells me that someone's being very stubborn, because this is about being irrational as well, and having an ego problem, irrational. And also someone here could be controlling, possessive, jealous, arrogant, abusive. They could even be into black arts, you know, dark arts. Three of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Okay, Capricorn there. Earth energy again. Pisces energy, air energy here, because we've got a lot of swords. Someone's in this mental despair. Look, there's been a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sorrow. Someone here has learned a painful lesson, a painful truth. They're in some sort of illusion here. They're trying to move away from it though. Leo, with a Chariot. Somebody wants to take the initiative, walk away. Eight of Cups, go traveling. Okay, so we've got someone doesn't like to work with people here. Could be something going on at work. The Hangman is here because he's saying you need to look at something from a different point of view, different perspective. You need to surrender something, sacrifice something, let something go, and then you won't feel so stuck anymore. Because someone feels bored. Someone's, you know, everything is dull, everything is boring. See? They want excitement in their life. Now this Knight of Swords, yes, it could be someone coming in to bring you an opportunity, it could coming in to shake things up. I have to tell you, There's 3 people here. So again, if you don't know who they are, then there could be new people coming in. Could be someone you've met at work. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign, young, you know, knowledgeable, likes to study. Could be an apprentice that you've taken on here. Okay, and someone's admiring their hard work here. Again, you could have an admirer, might want to come in, give you a gift, ask you out on a date. Could be someone that likes you in a workplace. Also, this could be someone's children, someone's son, you know, grandchildren, niece, nephew. Could be anybody. Okay, then we've got this King of Wands. He is a Sagittarius or a Leo, so you've got a fellow fire sign here. Okay, so he's very stable. He's a family man, good with communication, good with decisions, very stable. He just sits in his throne there, watching, authority, you know. So again, with the passion and the fire. If you don't know who that is, again, could be a new person, but he does look like someone's boss here. Okay, some of you definitely going to have to make a choice between more than one person. Okay, now this Knight. Ooh, I think he's come up for you before, Leo. Okay, so he can be very confrontational. He can cause trouble, he can cause drama. Okay, so just be careful. It could be someone's ex coming back to cause trouble. I just have to tell you to be careful, especially if someone's coming into a lot of money, and I do see that with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I call this the lottery card, because you've worked hard for something and you're going to be getting some sort of reward, recognition, a pay rise, a promotion, you know, investment, something of great value. We're talking a lot of money, something that you're owed. Okay, could be a back pay of something. And aces are about new starts and new beginnings as well. So financial abundance, stability. Could be one of these 2 people here. Okay, they might have something to do with it. You could be going into, you know, teamwork with them. But he can be abusive. You know, like I said, just be careful. He can have a very bad temper. He always wants to cause people harm. Yeah, this Knight of Swords. So if you've got a troublemaker around you, be careful. And also be careful not to lend people money. Because if you keep lending people money and they don't pay it back and they take advantage, they come back for more and they cause trouble. Look, toxic cycles, toxic influences. Okay, be careful. Then we've got this 4 of Wands here. There's definitely something going on in a home environment, okay, that is stressing someone out. But this is also about the card of a strong home environment, a happy home, building from a strong foundation. Could be this King of Wands here. He's a family man. The Chariot. So also someone's going to be overcoming obstacles, challenges, fears. You know, they're going to be getting their strength back, getting their mojo back, just finding themselves again. Okay, because someone could have stolen your confidence here a bit, Leo. And then that's why your cards come up. See? Your cards come up. Yeah? Because you might have lost yourself a little bit if your head was a mess. You know, like I said about the illusion and decision making. Somebody needs to have a rest. They're tired. They're in recovery. They just want to have some quiet time. Okay. So someone's going to be taking the initiative here with this Chariot. Re-establishing control of your life, victory, success, going towards better things. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you anymore, getting out of negative cycles, that sort of thing. So with this Chariot card as well, someone could be buying a new car, putting in an offering on a house. There's a strong foundation to build here. Could be something to do with this King here, this fire sign. Okay. So financially speaking, yes, you're going to have that stability that you want. Home environment, you will end up in a stable home environment, okay, because you've been working hard for that. And also setting boundaries here and cutting people out of your life that aren't good for you. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so some of you have got new people coming in, Leo. It might be old people, but because we've got the ace there, this could be a new person. Okay. So we've got 2 pages here. Okay, well, sorry, 3 pages. So yeah, there's a lot of spying going on social media. Pages are very, very young. They're like children, and they're very immature. You know, when it comes to emotional and feelings and communication, they can take their time. They're sort of just watching, spying, strategizing, far away, distant. And I picked up distant and far away because of the Chariot there. You know, this is the card of communication. Oops. Yeah, here we are. This is the cards of communication. Okay, so you've definitely got some admirers here. Yeah? Planning, preparing, thinking the correct way to approach you. This could be you. Maybe you want to reach out to someone, or you're waiting to hear from someone. Communication, an email, a text, a letter. 8 of Wands could be the end of the month, you know, August, going up to September. The Page of Swords, this is the intriguer, he's the spy. Yeah? He feels intrigued by something or someone. He wants to be objective, he wants to make a decision to bring in that sort of truth. Page of Wands. Passionate, fiery, determined. You could be dealing with someone younger than you. Yeah? So there's a lot of admirers here, Leo. So I definitely think that you're going to be overwhelmed with a lot of people. Yeah? Some of you, when I see the 2 of Swords as well, this tells me that you're protecting your heart. You know, you need a break, you're tired, you're exhausted, but you're always, you are protecting your heart from pain. Yeah, you don't want history to repeat itself. Okay? You're doing a lot of inner work as well. You're really working on yourself. You know, you're finding your strength, but you're also finding your inner light there as well. Guidance, answers, it's all within you. You're being very creative. You're doing a lot of manifesting. Wow. Who's this? Who's this? Who do we have here? Water sign, Pisces. How many people? Leo, how many admirers? Wow. Like I said, old people, new people. Could be someone you meet at work and you're going to end up living together, you know, engagements. I see family celebrations there. So a love offering's coming your way. Do you know who this water sign is? Do you know who he is? I call him the Knight of Love. Hearts and flowers, chocolates, you know. He just likes to wine and dine, drunk on love, coming in there with his heart in the cup. Love offering, proposal. You know, someone might want to ask you out on a date. So wow, I mean, it's not all bad. Yeah? The good outweighs the bad here. And there's a lot of admirers here, Leo. But you are being strong and powerful here, because you've got your card there, strength. You are being strong and powerful. You are ready and open to receiving that abundance and happiness and stability that you deserve. Yeah? You're ready to surrender to the universe. Surrender to the divine. Some of you could be walking away from a work situation as well. You know, if you're not happy or if you don't like to work in a team, you might want to be self-employed. Work for yourself, you know, like this king here, this King of Wands. King of Wands could be you. I think he's known as a Sagittarius or a Leo. If you are waiting for someone, and you've been waiting a while, they could have been working on their finances, tying up loose ends to travel and come towards you. Yeah. Okay. Anything else for Leo? Someone's definitely walked away from something, okay, Leo? This could be you, or it could be someone around you. Because when I see the 8 of Cups, this is about leaving, leaving behind a part of yourself that you don't like, or a part of your life that you don't like. Yeah? Going towards better things. Victory, success, confidence. feeling emotionally fulfilled, because I feel some of you were in a situation where you didn't feel emotionally fulfilled. You know, it wasn't for you. Anything else for Leo? Some of you just want to be single. You want to be independent. Okay? You don't want to know, like I said. You're guarding your heart here. And yeah, I have to say it again, you are going to have lots of admirers, and you're going to be stuck with who to choose. Crossroads. Okay. Any more for Leo? I think there's a lot to get through. There was a lot to get through today. You, Leo? Any more for Leo? Ooh. 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 Leo. With one of them, you could be in a soulmate connection sort of dynamic. The Lovers, Gemini energy. I told you, see? You're going to have so many admirers and so many suitors here, you're not going to want to know. So again, the Lovers. Yes, this is about union and partnership, but this is also about testing, you know, strength testing, choices, options. Yeah, maybe, like I said, you was tired of being a third wheel. You was tired of being part of someone's options. Ooh. Because it came up just after what I said. That's why I was questioning it. Okay. You've got a lot of admirers. Wow. Okay. Does anything else want to come out for Leo? Maybe it's a lot of victory and success. You know, like the outcome. Yeah. With a lot of you, I don't feel that you're going to be single for long, because like I said, this could be new people coming in, and it's going to lead to something long term, where you end up living together, where you end up, you know, long-term commitment. Whether it's old energy, new energy, that's up to you. That's your judgment call. Nine of Pentacles. This is the card of independent female. Victory, glory, enjoying the fruits of your labor and your hard work. So financially speaking, Leo, you are going to be very stable and secure. I don't think you're going to have to worry about money again. Okay, with all these pentacles. And some of you just want to be liberated and free. You want to be on your own. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, being single. Also, this could be one of these energies here, one of these suitors, letting you know that they are single, that they're not involved with anybody. And they're ready for you, 100%. You know, you have my divided attention, 100%. Because obviously, if there's stuff going on, and there's delays and obstacles and people in the way, then they couldn't give all of their self to you, if that makes sense. Why do I feel that one of these people is your twin flame? You either already know them and you're waiting for them to commit and communicate and open up and, you know, show you love and affection, like that Knight of Cups, or else you're going to meet someone new and it's going to lead to that, because look what's sticking out. Two of Cups. Just after the Lovers, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay? So, chemistry, a strong bond. Finding someone that you feel at home with, that you feel comfortable with. You know, they could be your future husband, your future wife. Yeah? I see future weddings here. Divine union, partnership, harmony, bliss, exchanging vows. Beautiful. Beautiful energy here, Leo. Something that's based off of, you know, trust and communication, and something that's genuine, you know, something that's real, not something that is just sort of quick and casual. You know, you want something real with someone, don't you? You know, yeah, some of you want to be single, that's fine. With a lot of you, this is mutual. Look. It's quite a powerful read. Opportunities, blessings, that stability that you're dreaming of, you know, that perfect twin flame or soulmate, that stable, happy home environment, feeling safe, feeling secure, building a future for yourself, taking initiative. Wow. It's quite a powerful read, Leo. So as always, a pleasure. Okay, I hope it was insightful. I hope I provided answers, clarity, gave you some sort of, you know, I hope it provided some sort of, what's the word? I hope I provided, I don't know what's happened here. I'm probably tuning into this card here, the card of confusion and indecisiveness and people not communicating. Okay. I was going to say insight, yeah, insight. I hope I provided insight. I hope I shedded some light on things, okay? Remember, I tune into a lot of energies, okay? I channel the energies of the cards, and I channel the people in the cards as well. So if someone's confused or indecisive, or they're unable to get their words out, or they're afraid, I will channel that energy. If they're anxious, if they're scared, you know, if their chest hurts, if they're stressed out, if they've got a headache, if they stutter when they talk, I will channel that. Wow, intense. So take care, Leo, and I'll see you again soon for some more readings and for some more messages. See you, Leo.